So let's examine carefully now the periodic table. So these elements you are seeing are not placed randomly in the periodic table. These elements are organized in rows and in columns. These are the rows, and each row is called sometimes a period, and those columns are called the groups. So elements which are placed in the same group have similar chemical properties. For example, we have the elements lithium, sodium, potassium, and all those that you can see in this group, and they are called the alkali metals, and they have similar chemical properties and they react in similar ways. Let's look at different groups. So group number 2, which corresponds to column 2, is called alkaline earth metal, and it contains elements like beryllium, magnesium, and calcium. We will move now to group number 7, which contains elements such as fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and so many other elements. And elements in this group are called halogens. The next group, noble gases. Some elements which are noble gases are helium, neon, and argon. Between group 2 and group 3, we have a group of transition metals. So these in the yellow color are transition metals. As you can see, we have here lanthanide series and acetonide series. They are placed below the periodic table just for the sake of the organization of the periodic table. Please note that hydrogen is an exception and it doesn't react in similar ways to lithium and sodium because it's not an alkali metal. As mentioned earlier, some elements are metals while others are non-metals. So we'll have to find a way in the periodic table to differentiate between metals and non-metals. A staircase can be drawn on the right of the periodic table, dividing metals and non-metals. So this color represents the staircase. Elements to the left of the line are metals and those to the right are non-metals. So, for example, oxygen, sulfur, chlorine, argon are all examples of non-metals, whereas lithium, sodium, calcium, chromium, iron are examples of metals. So all elements to the left of the line are metals except hydrogen again. Please note that hydrogen is not a metal. What about elements lying next to the staircase? Those elements like boron and silicon have some metallic and some non-metallic properties, and that's why they are called semi-metals or metalloids. Examples of metalloids are silicon and germanium.